Melody and I have arrived at Picacho Peak State Park. Stay tuned. In this video, we're going to show you the best campsites. Picacho Peak State Park is located between Tucson and Phoenix, Arizona, just off Interstate 10. It makes a fantastic stopover if you're passing through the area. Let me show you around the park. As you enter the park, they have a visitor center off to the left. There is a gift shop in there, very nice visitor center, flush toilets in there as well. They have a booth off to the left. If you're coming in for the day, you can pay the day use fee. It was $7. If you're camping here, you just proceed straight ahead. The campground is just up the road here. In fact, that's where we're going now. Picacho Peak Campground is a really neat campground. It has 3 loops, loops A, B, and C. They also have a dump station. At times they have water. I've recently heard that the wells were low, so they haven't had water here. We're going to check the current status out today. So let's get to the campground tour. I'm going to show you the best campsites here at Picacho Peak Campground. Well, I'll start with the dump station. It says dump station for campers only. Non-potable water. There's the dump station. You have one on the right, one on the left, 2 different dumps. I'll read this sign to you. You might not be able to make it out. Dear valued visitors, we are currently experiencing a water shortage due to low water levels in our wells. The filling water of RV freshwater tanks is not permitted at this time. So there you go, folks. No fresh water fill here at Picacho Peak State Park Campground. So there is the dump station. You have garbage receptacles here, and then we're in one of the loops. I'm going to take a walk around here. I only show the best campsites, so let's get to it. And the sign says, attention campers, all sites are now electric in this campground. And as you pull in the loop A, it says Picacho Peak State Park campsites are reservable online or by phone. They also have a self-pay station here. There's the iron ringer. There are hot showers and flush toilets in this building. All the campsites in this campground are, some of them are not level. I read some reviews where it said that all these campsites were level, and that's not the case. I'm going to be showing you preferred campsites. These are campsites I'd want to come back to camp in. These are the best campsites at Picacho Peak State Park Campground. Let's start with Loop A. Here's Loop A. That's A5 right there. Look at the scenery. These sites here are sloped. I'll let you know when I recommend one. But you can't hear I-10, just very faintly. But that's a gorgeous mountain backdrop. Site A9 is a nice site. It's double wide, paved. You can get your rig level. There's a slight grade on that site. That's going to be your view out of your out of the rear of your rig. But your front of your rig is going to be facing I-10, and that would not be a preferred site for me. But that may work for some folks. That's site number A9. Ding, ding, ding. Site A10, folks, going down the book for Picacho Peak State Park Campground. You back your rig in there. Your front door area, your seating area, is going to be directly facing this direction. So that's a pretty good backdrop for your sitting area. And then you have This is A10's picnic table, pavilion, campfire area back in here. And this is the view from your picnic table. So, pretty cool setup they have here. A10 going down the book. Still in a loop, and a lot of these sites have a pretty good grade on them. That's why I'm not showing you them. A17 is a keeper though. It's at the bottom of the loop, and this is your backdrop. You are looking out toward the interstate, but you have this little mountain in front of you that gives you some privacy here. And that's I-10 off in the distance. This is a completely flat site. You'll have no problem getting your rig level. You have a very large pavilion area. You can see there's a place for if you want to pitch a tent as well. These are all combination tent RV sites. This is dry. Well, there's no water in any of these sites. But here's the hookups for A17. Let's take a look. You have both 30 and 50 amp electric hookup. And again, this is site A17. That's your view from the rear of the site. A17 going down the book, folks. And get a load of all this saguaro cactus. I mean, it is very scenic. These sites are running $30 a night. You do have the electric, so that's a big plus, but you're going to need to come in with a full water tank. This is site A18. Your sitting area, again, is not facing toward the mountain, although your picnic area, your pavilion and picnic table is going to have that for a backdrop. That's the pavilion and picnic table for this site. There's your electric receptacle. This is going to be your seating area looking out this way. And so there you go. But this is completely flat site going down the book. And the site I just showed you is site A18. And there's a final look back. Site 818. A18 going down the book. I'm starting to walk Loop B. I'm going to show you the best campsites here in Loop B at Picacho Peak State Park. There's a Geo Pro. Gosh, I love those little campers. Actually, not a bad campsite. I think there are some better ones. I wouldn't want the restroom facility right behind me. But it does have a nice view of the mountain from the seating area where the Geo Pro is. That's site B1 for you folks. That may work for you. It's the direction I just walked from. This is a nice flat site, B3. You can fit a fairly large rig in there. Must have a Geo Pro convention going on. There's 2 Geo Pros right in a row. And you have a backdrop right at the rear of that site, but you're going to be facing out. That's going to be your view. Let's go continue around Loop B. Continuing or walking around Loop B, those sites have pretty good grade on them. B12 is toward the bottom of the loop, and it is a level site. It's a very large site. Get just about any size rig in there. Got your 30, 50 amp electric hookups behind there. The view from the back of the rig is going to be that mountain, but you're a little bit in Loop B, you're a little bit closer to Interstate 10. You can see Interstate 10 off in the distance there. You have no shelter over your picnic table on this site. So I'm not going to recommend this, but the pickings are slim in this loop, so I'm going to mark B12 for you. It's right in the center of your screen. It may work for you. Let's continue around B loop and see what else I can recommend. That's the direction I just walked from. This is the site B14. Again, it's a large level site. You do not have a pavilion over your picnic table. It's it's off behind that bush there. But the interstate, the way this loop is positioned, I can hear the I-10 traffic. So again, I'm not recommending this, but if your pickings are slim when you're making your reservations, B14 may work for you. And off to my left is a handicap site in the B loop. Normally, handicap sites are fairly level. That one is not. You have a grade to it, but you do have a level seating area that's covered right adjacent to the shower house in the B loop. Let me go back and get you that site number. You do have a ramp that's wheelchair accessible going up to the shower house from site B24. That was site B24 that I showed you, the handicap site. Let's take a look at the sites in C loop. Okay folks, I found a site for you, site C2. This is going to be a keeper. Here is site C2, nice level site, 30-50 amp electric hookups. There's your picnic table and fire ring. Your seating area is going to be facing this way. Beautiful scenery, folks. C2 going down the book. All these loops have a grade going down to hit bottom, but the campsites off to the inner side are more level, so they graded them. Get a slight grade on this site, but this is going to be another keeper. C8, double wide. You can get any size rig in there. There's your picnic table and fire ring, and your seating area is going to be right here. This wouldn't be one of my top picks because you're looking out at another camper before you get to the mountain. But if your pickings are slim, site C8 may work for you. Here's another look back at site C8. Yeah, if I was driving through and wanted to spend a couple days, because there is a lot of hiking, and I'm going to show you some of the trailheads at the end of this video. Yeah, I found a lot of free camping in Arizona. But if you're trucking through and you want to be right off the interstate, you want to have hot showers, facilities, and you don't have to be RV camping. You can tent camp here at any of these sites. And you would have hot showers. Not a bad stopover, and then you have all the hiking that's here. This is at the bottom of the loop, site C12, and that's your picnic area. But again, it's a little bit closer to I-10, and you can hear the traffic. This is a site I can recommend. It is level. It's in C loop. This is going to be site C21. And that's going to be your backdrop out of your seating area. But this site's kind of segregated away from the other sites. You really have nobody off in this direction here. You're a little bit further away from I-10. You can just barely hear I-10 from this location. This is your seating area and fire pit. But this is the backdrop from where your door would be on site C20, what was it? Site C21, folks. Okay, so I think this is going to do it for C Loop. I hope this helps you out if you're making online reservations. That's why I do these videos. I have a playlist for free camping in Arizona on our YouTube channel. You ought to check that out. I'm going to go back to the truck, pick up Melody and Milo. I'm going to show you where these trailheads are and just how scenic some of the hiking is here at Picacho Peak State Park. Stay tuned. Be right back. This This is a view looking back down at the desert floor from the Sunset Vista Trail. This will take you up to a wonderful vantage point of Picacho Peak. We really enjoyed this hike. That's a photo of me going up the mountain. The views were just stunning from up here. Here, Melody is at the entrance to Children's Cave. This was a really neat short trail. Let me take you up and show you the cave. It's only 0.2 miles, but it is a pretty hike. Picacho Peak is up that way.
Lucky Milo Cave. Look what we found at the end of the children's cave. Got a little cutout here. Take a look at this. Come on in, show them. Wow. I think if you have little ones, they would enjoy this.
Yeah, a little kid would get a kick out of that.
It was a climb up, not too bad, but
it's a little cave. What do you like? You like this cave, Milo?
Milo, do you like the cave? Say bring the kiddos, Milo. Tell them. Say bring the kiddos.
So this is a little bit better vantage point. You can see Picacho Peak right behind where Melody's standing, and she's standing right in front of the cave. I think I'm going to leave the video here. I'll have the upload and download speeds for Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile in the written video description on YouTube. If you like these videos, like and subscribe, and I'll see you down the road.